the black man just loves black women leadership. Maybe it's because that's what we're used to. Maybe that's because so many of us grow up with a woman playing the lead role.
Oh my God.
You're right. Why do we love Maxine, Vons? Because the black man has been convinced, and I'm going to make another generalization. The black man just loves black women leadership. Maybe it's because that's what we're used to. Maybe that's because so many of us grow up with a woman playing the lead role that we just, as soon as we put up a post about Maxine, Vons does it all the time. Y'all see it. As soon as we put up a post about a black woman on here, put up Jasmine Crockett. We love Jasmine Crockett. Vons, I don't hear you saying you love any of these other leaders. It's just the black women. It's because we don't even understand how we've been manipulated and we've been groomed to be so emotional because we love the leadership of a black woman, and black women are the ones that are leading most of our households. So therefore, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
To be a country of people coming from other groups is outrageous. It is horrible, and we've got to make sure that we do everything that we possibly can. Because I think he's up to creating martial law. He even alluded to civil war.
He alluded to civil war.
He alluded to civil war. And look at Vons. As you can see in my mind, I'm figuring out how to properly process this, how to properly respond to it, because all right, I'm going to critique the player. No, the play, not the player. I think that, let me get this off the screen because it ain't about Vons. I think that so many black men love strong black women.
First and foremost, want to give a huge shout out to everybody that continues to tap in with us, like and subscribe and join our community. If you haven't already, please make sure that you do. We look forward to engaging in some dope combo with you that can help us all elevate. So like, subscribe, and maybe even share the video if you're feeling real generous. On that note, we'll let you get back to the video. See you soon. Ew.
For all the reasons that I said earlier, because that's who they were raised by. But what I've also found out is that a lot of the men that are not independent, and I'm not talking about Vons, this is completely separate. Y'all know what I do. I just use that comment, just made me think about some other stuff. I'm not talking about Vons. What I've noticed is that a lot of the men that need to and still depend on women, those are the ones that are saying that they love such strong black women. Strong. Strong is the key word, not black. But a lot of these men, in my opinion, love strong black women is because those strong black women take on the responsibilities that you have not taken on yourself. They love the strong black women that are going to pay the bills, while those ain't-ish dudes that can't provide damn near for themselves, definitely can't be a provider in the relationship. They love being able to rely on that woman, because nowadays you see it all the time in relationships. It'll be the weak man and the black woman. The weak man is celebrating the strong woman or the strong black woman. Why? Because they're gaslighting you, in my opinion. They're gaslighting you. They're finessing you. They're pimping you. And they don't even, some of them don't realize it. Some of them may do. I love me a strong black woman. The strong men, I don't see them saying that they love me a strong black woman. They may say I love black women. Nothing wrong with that. If that's your thing, cool. But it's very specific when you use that strong word, because I don't know if I hear any other demographic of people saying, "Oh, I love me a strong Jewish woman. I love me a strong Indian woman. I love me a strong Italian woman. I love me a strong Irish." I just don't hear that in other cultures. But also what happens in other, matter of fact, I don't hear Caribbean men saying that. I don't hear any, like, I don't, maybe I do, I don't know. I definitely don't hear Africans, countries in Africa, what Nigeria, Ghana, I don't hear them saying that. The people that I know. So it seems to be that maybe we're attracted to our opposites, like opposites attracting. So the weak men seem to be attracted to strong women. I'm just being, look, I can't come on here and sugarcoat and play games with y'all. This is just what I see and what I believe. I may change my mind in the end. But the men that are strong financially, the men that are strong physically, the men that are strong in their mental, the one that's strong in their spirituality, the men that are strong across the board, I never hear them saying, "I love strong women," or "I want a strong black woman." Are you a strong black man? Or are you just dependent on that woman? So she doesn't feel offended and realize that she's playing herself by supporting another black man because the black man doesn't want to do it himself. Are you just finessing her? So do you really care about that woman? Do you really care about that? I mean, based on the new stuff that's going out, a lot of black women are now wanting to live the soft life, right? Right, Maya? That's what I'm seeing now more recently. I told y'all plenty of times that I've heard Maya's friends, let's say women, I'm not going to say Maya's friends, women in their 30s, low 30s, saying that they feel that they've been manipulated by society to go out there and chase jobs rather than to chase family. And to me, part of the reason is because you have men that don't want to go out there and be responsible financially, that don't want to go out there and be a protector and provider and take on that responsibility. So they gas up the women to be comfortable doing it because they want to marry. They over here, we flipping the roles. Now, it used to be women want to marry a guy that makes a lot of money and all this stuff. Now it's the opposite. You got a lot of guys running around here saying, like, "I just want my woman to be like wealthy." Like I'll talk to guys who actually, and I'm not even talking about guys that don't make good money. Even guys that actually make money. I've had conversations with them where they're telling me about a girl that they're dating or taking seriously or whatever, and they will sit there and say, "Yo, she comes from a lot of money," and I'm sitting there like, whoa, like I almost get like triggered, where I'm like, well, "Why did you tell me that?" Like, okay, like, is that a plus or are you complaining about it or are you celebrating? Like, and they'll say it in a way where they're celebrating it. And I'm like, yo, that doesn't even go through my mind. It doesn't even go through my mind. And Vaughn's just wrote, "No, black men are stepping up now." Okay. I mean, it's hard to step up when you have a mommy that will just take care of you, because let's just keep it real. Black women, they raise their girls to be independent soldiers that can stand on whatever, to test the weather the storm, right? But they raise their sons. They coddle them. They spoil them. They baby them. They damn near treat them like that's their man. They just want to take care of something, right? But they'll teach their daughter to be out here independent, going to get the money because niggas ain't shit. And you got to make sure that you got your own. You got to make sure that you always keep a little stash, that you're never 100% dependent on another guy, right? I've been in these conversations recently and I'm sitting here like, yo, damn. Like, women really thinking like that? We've done that bad of a job that like, you feel that you got to still have something on the side and still have. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on to the next video. Let's move on to the next video. But all that celebrating people to be strong. You know who else? You know who else does this? Because it's not just a man versus woman thing. You know who else does this? You know what happens when you're the leader of your team, of your organization, of your business, of your family, whatever it may be, and you take on everybody's problems and you take on the burden so much, and everybody, you get to a point where everybody feels comfortable putting their burden on you, whether it's an emotional burden, whether it's a financial burden, whether it's a physical burden, whatever it is, they start to put those things on you. And to justify it, you know what they'll do in their minds? They'll say, oh, but yo, you're strong. Like you can handle that. Whole time, the person is only handling it because they're forced to handle it. It's unfair for them to have to handle that all on their own. We see that happen all the time. And of course, what did I tell you? Whenever we start talking about generalizations that are true, there's always people that will say, well, everybody's family's different. Yes, Bonds. Well, what's your point? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Yes, everybody's family's different. We totally understand that. I don't understand why people do that. People will never say, no, you're wrong. I disagree here. This is A, B, and C. People will say everybody's family's different. You can't generalize all people. Well, is the generalization true? Does it apply to you? Like, let's start there. Like, is the generalization true? Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh man. All right. What did we say we're getting? Oh, yeah. So I found that clip for you guys. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. All right. All right. Oh, we're not shared. All right, there we go. All right. Y'all take a look at this. Interesting conversation. Interesting conversation. Like I said, this is the one that puts you on the mindset of it seems to be just a different perspective as far as government involvement. Let's take a look.
Everyone deserves health care.
Even illegals?
Every single person in the world deserves
Just for the
health
record,
care.
as a candidate, you're for illegal aliens getting Medicaid.
I think everyone in the world deserves.
Hold up. Time out. Time out. Time out. No. Steve, you brought me back to it. Nearly every family-based TV show is reflective of a dominant female and a submissive male. Why? I remember Netflix a couple years ago, maybe it was like right after the pandemic, where they were putting out movies. I think there was one with like Gabrielle Union and Michael Beasley. There was one with like Queen Latifah and Ludacris. And you're looking at the movies and the women are like, it's like they're making the guys out to be like the soft, like getting beat up by the guys, getting beat up by everybody. And then Queen Latifah, hefty, strong black woman, comes to she saves the day for all the family. Or Gabrielle Union rescues Michael Beasley from getting killed by this guy. And she does. Steve, you got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. And Vons knows it's true. That's why he's sending the laughing emojis. That's what they do. They send the laughing emojis. Never say you're wrong. Never say this. Yeah. Keep laughing, brother. It's funny, but it's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.